Alright guys, how are you doing? Before we get into this video, I just want to quickly talk a little bit about my new RC course. It's like an RC basher school that I made. So what you're going to find in there is just general tips and tricks all about the whole hobby. So if you're, it's mainly going to be aimed at the complete beginner that's never done any RC driving before. They want to get into the hobby, they don't know where to start. And this course basically covers what tools I use, how I repair the vehicles, how I make them stronger, how I modify them, how I put these things together so that they take the beating better, how to drive them, how to do all the stunts, how to do all the saves, how to control them in the air, how to repair them, what to look out for when you're buying a new RC car, how you can save loads of money, how you can avoid a lot of costly mistakes. One little simple mistake and you could kind of blow out a $250 sort of electrical system. So all that information's in the course, guys, and like so much more. So have a look at this in the description box down below, guys. If it's for you, happy days. If it's not, also happy days. Also, I've got the price down a little bit on my Kev's eBay course at the moment. I'm just experimenting with some different pricings, see which gives best results. So at the moment, the price is a little bit cheaper than what it normally is. So if you're interested in that, check that out in the description box down below too. Guys, how are you doing? A little quick Q&A video. So VBot 2000 says you should try racing. I used to do some racing, but I do prefer bashing. I've got a little 12 scale car here that I take racing every now and then, more so in the winter. But I prefer bashing. So Make Channel says, how do you make money on eBay? I don't understand. So pretty much you buy cheap and you sell a little bit higher. Taylor says, would I sell my RC cars? No, I don't really tend to sell them. I just use them for the channel. I don't really see any need to sell them. Michael says, stop putting those stupid adverts on your channel. Alright guys, want to make some extra cash so you can buy more toys, quit your job, go on more holidays, or maybe build a monster truck? I've got you covered. Check out my course in the description and I'll show you how to make 100k profit a year. People keep saying, when's the giveaway for the Max 8? Well, it was supposed to be a couple of days ago when somebody picks the right name for what our new model shop's going to be. But we're still looking through. We still haven't made a final decision as of yet. But as soon as we do, we will be announcing a winner. And this is going to be the prize of the winner. Terry says, when are you going to finish the monster truck? Well, I was kind of planning to get it done this year, but maybe not now. I mean, I've been putting a lot of time and effort and money into setting up new businesses, and I've been sort of had a lot of other things on the go, so sort of this thing's sort of been a little bit on the back burner. But it's still my ~1 priority to get this thing finished. So maybe this year, but probably not. Maybe next year now, because these things are not cheap. It's going to cost about $250,000 to get this thing finished. So I'm not going to rush it. I want to do it properly. Hayden said, how are you getting on with the Bitcoin mining machine? Well, it's still sat there. It's mining away, giving off a lot of heat and making it pretty hot in my workshop here. But at the moment, it's not really worth it. I mean, it's making me round about £200 a month. Electricity-wise, we're looking at around about £100 a month. So we're looking at around about £100 profit per month. So around about $120, $130, something like that. So I don't even know if it's worth keeping it on because it's probably causing more damage to the rig leaving it on than what it's actually mining. But I'm not planning on selling any coins just yet. I will be selling them later on if the value goes up. Henry says, how do you deal with haters? Well, for the most part, I just ignore them. In one ear, out the other. I tend not to take any really notice. But if they're really, really rude in the comments, because this is kind of like a family-friendly channel. I've got younger viewers. I've also got older viewers. And it's got to be family-friendly. If people start using like bad words and stuff, then I'll just block their comments and they can't comment on my channel anymore. And that's it, done. Now, some of the other haters, I've had a hater come on recently, and he's actually made a video about me. He's made a 20-minute long video about me, and he's hating, and he's calling me a scammer, and he's calling me ugly, and he's calling me all the stuff under the sun. And how do I deal with that? Honestly, it gives me free publicity, so I think it's brilliant. I encourage it. The more people that make hate videos about me, the more I'm getting promoted, the more people view my YouTube channel, the more people buy the courses that I have on offer, the more money that I make, the more views I get, and it just keeps rolling on. So yeah, sure, they can make a hate video. Some of the people coming to my channel might be haters. Some other people come into my channel, they might have a look to see what I'm all about. They might end up liking me. They might end up buying some of my courses. So happy days. Bring on the haters. Make more videos. The more videos you make hating me, the more money I make, the more views I get. So you're pretty much doing me a favour. So bring it on. And the thing is, A hater is always way below you. The only reason that he hates on you is because he hates his own life. He's a failure in his own life. He can't get to the, he can't succeed in life. He's given up on life, and he sees somebody else as more successful than him, and he's jealous. And the only way that he knows in his stupid little brain of how to get to you is to hate on you and put his negativity and his crappy perspective on life onto you. So when somebody hates on you, it is normally a reflection of themselves, and they're trying to put that hate onto you. And if you just sit back and laugh, ignore it, and if they make videos about you, just embrace it, then it's all good. So any haters out there, by all means, make some hate videos about me. Put in there whatever the hell you please. I really don't care, because all it's going to do is going to help me grow my channel. So if there's anybody out there thinking of starting a YouTube channel, or you've already got a YouTube channel and you're worried about getting any hate, I wouldn't worry. Once you start getting hate, it's just a sign that you're getting successful. The more successful that you are, the more haters you have. So if you look at any successful people, look at the Kardashians, look at Donald Trump, look at Mark Zuckerberg. They've got so many haters, and look how successful they are. So just take the amount of haters that you have as a level of how successful you are, and that can only be a good thing. Matthew says, what editing software do I use? I use Adobe Premiere Pro CC, the Creative Cloud. And I do hear people say to me sometimes, do I use the free version or do I pay for it? Well, there isn't really a free version, not unless you download it illegally. Now, I'll pay for mine. I pay the £50 a month, and that gives me Photoshop, it gives me Premiere, and it gives me pretty much every single Adobe thing in the suite. I only really use Photoshop and Premiere Pro. But I think it's only fair that you pay. I mean, these guys that made this software, they've put a lot of energy, a lot of resources into this thing, and especially if you're using this software to make money, it's only fair that you pay the creators their fair share. William said, what pinion and spur do I run on my Traxxas Ruslan? Somebody else said, what tyres? So, pinion and spur, just stock gearing, wheels and tyres, Badlands. John said, what music do I use in my videos? Well, some of the stuff comes directly from YouTube creators, which you can just freely use. Some of them you have to credit the creators in your description. And I also use music from Epidemic Sounds, which you have to pay for. Taylor says, what camera do I use? So the camera I'm talking on now is a Canon 70D. And when I'm out filming the RC cars, I normally just use my smartphone. This is a Samsung Galaxy S9. Also, I've got a GoPro Hero 5 Session, and this is the one that I normally put inside the RC cars. I've also got a Hero 6, and this is the one that I use for the montages. Bill says, why would I buy one of your courses if I can find all the information for free on YouTube and Google and in forums? Well, here's the deal. All the information in my courses is stuff that I actually know from my own experience, and I know that it works. It's all compiled in an easy to follow course. If you've got to dig around on the internet, there's a lot of misinformation. There's sort of information sort of spread out, gathered everywhere. And by all means, if you've got the time and the money to test all these things out and see what's right and see what's wrong, by all means, you don't need a course. But the course is going to help you get to whatever, if you're buying an RC course, it's going to help you learn about how to maintain and work on RC cars quicker. If you're buying like my eBay course, for example, it's going to get you to selling and making money on eBay a lot quicker, saving you a load of time and saving you a load of money. But ultimately, yes, you are going to find a lot of the information online, not all of it. The course just makes it a lot easier, saving you a load of time and a load of money. I hear people say all the time, do I prefer the X-Max or the eRevo 2.0 for bashing? I've not had the Revo long enough to really know, but I do know on the Revo, it's got a couple of weak spots. Weak spot number one, all the push rods tend to bend really easily, and then they just snap. Also the shocks, the little bottom ball joint thing that screws on, they rip out quite easily. So far, I would say the X-Max is stronger, but with a few little tweaks on the eRevo, maybe the eRevo would be a better basher. I don't know yet. But as time goes on, as I test it more, as I put some upgrades on there, then I'll be able to give a better decision on if I think that, which one's better. So that's it for this video, guys. If you've got any more questions, then put them in the comments down below. And if you want the best chance for me to answer the questions, I'll sit at my PC for around about 30 minutes after I upload a video. So if you put your comments in there in that time, I'll answer as many comments as I can in that time frame. So alright guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell button to be notified. See you soon guys, bye.